many a times whenever there is a situation, people try to compare with the fellow friends. He is having that vehicle and I am not having this vehicle, and he is having that building and this much of land and I don't have this. He is having that much of gold and I don't have. So all these things will definitely will going to cause. My life is my life and his life is his life. When you, until unless if you don't understand this, then you will be always be trying to compare with the people, and that comparison always gives you trouble and it leads to pain.
Yeah, and recently Twitter's CEO Jock Darcy resigned, and his place has been taken by Parag Agarwal. And he's from IIT, and suddenly he has become a millionaire. And starting from Elon Musk, a lot of famous tech celebrities have started following. And there was a joke going on here that time for every engineer to quit the family WhatsApp group, because every engineer in India will be pressurized that, see, Parag Agarwal has gone to CEO position when you are going to CEO position. So comparison and deriving sadness out of happiness of other people has become kind of a trend these.
And that's what many times we see that a famous saying in Hindi, हम आपसे अपने दुख से दुखी नहीं है लेकिन दूसरों के सुख से दुखी है. We are not unhappy because of somebody is happy. That is the main problem. So we need to be very, very careful in this. His life is his life, my life is my life, and enjoy the life what you have today. And if you are able to breathe, laugh, can see, and you can walk around, definitely feel free and happy. Say that I am doing all these things, because in world there are so many people, they can't do all these things what you are doing today. So that is the one feel we should have. Of course, comparison is good, but compare to the level which is required, not beyond a certain limit. Going on comparing for every nook and time and just trying to point out the things and trying to achieve a new goal and all those things. But it should be in a healthy race. It should not beyond a certain limit.
So what are the measures to come out of this negative rut? For example, I am jealous, I have negative thoughts, I have nightmares of other people succeeding, which is keeping me up all night. I'm not able to sleep. So it is there with me. So how to come out of it? I mean, it's very so natural that there's a thin demarcation between healthy competition and feeling jealous and self-inflicting pain. So what are the steps to come out of it? Book reading, positive people, going to temple, yoga, pranayama. Do you have any steps?
It's a very, very clear. If you are looking at other fellow and his growth or her growth and trying to compare with you, you are spending your certain quality time. If you spend this quality time for how you can grow yourself, how you can think for future, what you can do it, and how you can run it. If you think on those lines and concentrate only on what you can do with your life, don't compare. Just do whatever you want to do it with your life. If you start doing and using your time for your life, automatically you will not be in a position, or you will not be in a way of understanding others or trying to compare with others in a bad manner. So it should be such comparison is good, just it gives an idea or a direction where you have to run, but it doesn't mean that don't try to compare that he has gone wrong and I have to go, be fast or something like that. So such type of competition is not at all good, and it definitely gives unnecessary stress factor inducing related to a lot of diseases, and even of course its effect will be on heart. Most of the time will end up in heart related disorders rather than mind related. People will think that there's something happened to my, we will go to heart, because manas is present in heart, and definitely there will be problem with that. So we need to understand that. Of course, there is a competition. We need to know the competition, but we need to bifurcate or demarcate somewhere that I should not run beyond this. Let me have this much, and I should concentrate only on my running. I should not concentrate on my fellow runners who are running. So if that type of mentality, if we inculcate and we try to do that, and of course controlling the mind and doing all these things will definitely come by meditation, dhyana, and the way we develop ourselves and the way we involve in this type of comparisons. So definitely we can control ourselves, saying that I should stop here comparing. Whenever if you are feeling you are going beyond certain limit, you should tell yourself this step, the way of self-containment or controlling the things is the first thing. You should put brakes to your thoughts, and that's a way of you handling it. And of course, many times when this happens, unnecessarily you lose your night sleep thinking of something other than that. If you think in other way, you would have slept normally, and you would have enjoyed the next morning with very bright, with the clarity of mind and no hangovers. But you have lost your important sleep in the night, and then the next day you will get up with hangovers and still sleepiness, and your next day is also spoiled. So that's what the way we need to understand, that unnecessary thinking, unnecessary comparison must be stopped, and that is forcefully stopped by many times.
I mean, we have a YouTube channel, Instagram channel, and all, but there are several other YouTube and Instagram channels with millions of views. I mean, one day they put out the video, and next day there are like millions of views. So when we put out, we get only 100 to 200 views. So our employees were also worried that why our channel is not growing in comparison to others. So what we decided was, let's compare ourselves last month versus this month, last year this month versus this year this month. So let's compare our own growth, and as long as there is our own growth, we need not worry about others. We'll get there. It takes time, and as long as we get new ideas, and as long as we are creating new content and putting our honest efforts, results will come. It all comes back to God Krishna's karmane vadikaraste mafalayesu kadachana. We have the right only for the hard work, but we do not have the rights on the end result. And even in the modern gym going people, they'll always compare other people and feel bad. So David Goggins, one of the motivating speaker and best-selling author, he says, take a picture of your body in front of a mirror every day when you're going to gym or running or whatever, bodybuilding, and compare week by week. As long as you're feeling better, you should not be worrying about other people are not getting 6 packs or 8 packs. So probably that is the way to go, sir.
So definitely comparing our own performances and trying to win over the things, and setting our own targets and goals, and achieving and breaking the records of our own records, that is a nice way of doing things. That is a right way of doing things, and that will definitely give scope for the growth.